Imagine that you and your family are on a cruise vacation, sailing across the Pacific Ocean. Now, imagine that you find yourself unconscious and drowning. You are under waves of pitch black ocean water. You might be in the middle of the Pacific Ocean or just meters away from land. You don't know, you are not awake. Now, imagine that you suddenly wake up. You see that you are drowning in pitch black water. You are running out of time. You have to make a choice. You can either choose to believe that this is a nightmare and try to go back to sleep, or you can stay awake and accept the reality you are in. The first choice will lead to your death. The second choice will lead to you taking action. So now that you have hopefully decided to believe that you are in fact drowning, you start to swim as hard as you can. While swimming up, you notice that you are able to see others. You see your family. They are still unconscious. Do you decide to keep swimming up, or do you swim back down and try to wake them up? In this scenario, you decide to swim back down and wake them up. They wake up and you let them know what is happening, and they believe you. You are all now swimming upwards, but your family members seem to be giving up hope. They let you know that they are too weak and exhausted to make it, but you assure them that they are almost there and to just hold on. One of your family members notices that you're about to black out again, so he pushes you on. He lets you know that we're almost there, to hold on just a little longer. Finally, you all reach the surface and see rescue boats looking for survivors. They then take you to land where you are safe. Why did I start with this imagery? Well, this imagery, which I have heard said other ways, is very representative of this life and why I'm doing this work. In the Quran, in Surah Al-Asr 103, Allah says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, by the span of time, verily, man is in loss. Save those who believe, heed warning, attain to faith, and do deeds of righteousness, good works, reform, and counsel one another to truth, and counsel one another to patience. So like the imagery earlier, we are all drowning in loss, except those of us who have accepted reality for what it is, and take action and counsel one another to truth and counsel one another to patience. Only those will find land and be safe from death at sea. So now, take a look at a more detailed definition of what the earliest surah, Surah Al-Asr, teaches, found in Al-Baqarah, Surah 2, Ayah 177. It is not virtue that you turn your face towards the east and the west, but virtue is whoso believes in Allah and the last day, and the angels, and the law, book, and the prophets, and gives wealth in spite of love of it to relatives, and the orphans, fatherless, and the needy, and the wayfarer, and those who ask, and to free slaves, those in bondage, and upholds the salah, duty, adherence, and gives the zakat, purity, augmentation, and those who keep their pledge when they pledge, and the patient in affliction and adversity and in battle. These are they who are sincere, truthful, and these are those of prudent fear, protected. In this ayah, we gain greater insight as to what the steps mentioned in Surah Al-Asr 103 are in order to be protected, or, as in our imagery at the beginning, in order to avoid drowning at sea and instead get to land. Allah and His Quran guide us to the truth spiritually and with one another. The social form of truth is called justice.